What
You
are you
just
talking
fucked
about?
3 niggas. I'm playing catch up. I gotta catch up. What you mean?
Stop calling me a bitch.
Hey, Neveah, I have to catch up. I have to make up for 2 years. If I had to guess, you probably fucked 20 niggas in 2 years.
No,
I
don't
have
do
to
that.
catch up.
Don't do that.
I'm just guessing.
The internet woke up screaming again because somehow, someway, the Blueface cinematic universe managed to become even messier than a Zeus reunion episode filmed inside a Walmart parking lot during Blah Friday, and this time, oh, it was not just the usual screaming, subtweets, and emotional chaos. Nope. This time the timeline got hit with a triple combo meal of Karlissa frustration, Chrisean reactions, Neveah drama, mysterious baby daddy confusion, and Blueface getting turned into a walking meme faster than a failed TikTok challenge. Social media looked like it needed FEMA assistance after this explosion. 1 minute everybody was minding their business, scrolling peacefully, probably looking at cat videos and food recipes. The next minute, BOM clips started surfacing. Screenshots started flying, live streams got clipped, fans started connecting imaginary FBI-level dots. And suddenly Karlissa looked irritated enough to start a reality show called Everybody's Stressing Me Out. Meanwhile, Blueface was out here catching strays from literally every direction like a WWE referee standing between 3 folding chair attacks. And let's talk about the internet detectives for a second because these people deserve honorary degrees. From Messy University, folks were zooming into reflections, analyzing emojis like ancient hieroglyphics, replaying livestream pauses frame by frame like they were investigating the moon landing. One fan said this drama got more plot twists than Marvel movies after Endgame. Another person said Blueface's life now feels like a group project where nobody understands the assignment but everybody's still yelling. Then came the Chrisean factor. Because somehow, every single time chaos starts brewing, her name enters the conversation like thunder before a hurricane. Fans immediately started saying Karlissa was mad all over again. Some claimed old tensions were bubbling back up. Others said this entire situation had everybody competing for attention like reality TV Hunger Games with ring lights. And the worst part, the memes started multiplying at dangerous speeds. Blueface's face got edited onto clowns, cartoons, circus posters, and even somebody's badly made Avengers parody poster titled The Custody Wars. But just when people thought the situation could not possibly get any more ridiculous, a livestream comment, one suspicious reaction, and one awkward conversation sent the entire internet spiraling into complete madness. And trust me, what happened next had social media looking like a burning building with Wi-Fi. The entire mess started bubbling again when social media users noticed that the Blueface universe had entered another one of its legendary everybody arguing at the same time phases. You know the type, live streams popping up every hour, random comments turning into internet debates, screenshots flying around like confetti at a toxic birthday party, and fans suddenly acting like FBI agents with Wi-Fi. Somehow Neveah's baby daddy drama entered the chat. Karlissa's frustration started becoming visible again, and Chrisean's name floated over everything like dramatic background music in a reality show trail. At first, people thought it was just another ordinary day in the circus tent, because let's be honest, the internet has become so used to chaos surrounding Blueface that fans barely blink anymore. This man could probably sneeze during a live stream and social media would turn it into a 3-part conspiracy documentary narrated by TikTok detectives. But then little comments started surfacing online, and suddenly everybody began connecting dots that may or may not have even existed. And once the internet starts connecting dots, you already know logic leaves the building immediately. Neveah's situation became a major talking point after people started discussing the confusion surrounding her personal life and relationships. Fans were posting reactions non-stop, trying to figure out who was cool with who was arguing with who, and who allegedly felt disrespected. The timelines became so chaotic that one person tweeted, "I need a family tree, a whiteboard, and a therapist," Another user said trying to understand this drama felt like watching 10 seasons of a reality show out of order while sleep-deprived and eating expired cereal. But the biggest spark came when fans started noticing Karlissa's reactions online. Oh yes, the internet immediately zoomed in like nature documentary cameras spotting danger in the wild. Every facial expression, every repost, every live stream tone suddenly became evidence in the court case of social media opinion. People claimed she looked annoyed again. Others said she seemed tired of constantly seeing Blueface attached to drama involving women, arguments, and emotional confusion. One fan hilariously wrote, "Karlissa looked like she went inconvenience away from turning into Thanos." And of course, once Karlissa's energy changed, fans instantly dragged Chrisean into the conversation because apparently the internet refuses to let anybody breathe peacefully for even 6 minutes. Some users started speculating that old frustrations never fully disappeared. Others believed social media was exaggerating everything because chaos gets more clicks than calmness. But regardless of what was true, the internet smelled drama in the air like sharks smelling blood in the ocean. And when social media senses potential conflict, they turn into Olympic-level instigators immediately. Meanwhile, Blueface somehow managed to become the center of every conversation again without even needing to say much. That's honestly his superpower at this point. People started clowning him online, saying his entire life now feels like a never-ending reality show where nobody knows the script, but everybody's still scur. Memes exploded everywhere. Somebody edited his face onto a spinning circus ride. Another person turned him into a WWE referee trying to separate 5 angry wrestlers. One viral post called him the human version of buffering internet. The disrespect was reaching historic levels. Things got even messier once livestream clips started circulating across TikTok and Instagram pages dedicated to celebrity drama. Fans replayed tiny moments like they were analyzing Super Bowl footage. A pausing conversation became proof of tension. A random laugh became shade. A side-eye became confirmation. At this point, the internet was basically writing fan fiction mixed with investigative journalism and emotional chaos. Even people who had no clue what was happening still joined discussions just because the mess looked entertaining. Then came the flood of reaction channels. You already know the YouTube commentators entered the battlefield immediately with titles written entirely in capital letters and thumbnails featuring shocked faces, fire emojis, and dramatic arrows pointing at literally nothing. Suddenly, every channel was talking about Karlissa being upset, Neveah's situation getting complicated, Chrisean's influence over the narrative, and Blueface becoming social media's favorite punching bag again. One creator compared the situation to Love and Hip Hop directed by Christopher Nolan. Honestly, that might have been the most accurate description anybody gave. The internet especially lost its mind after some fans started debating whether Blueface secretly enjoys chaos because somehow confusion keeps orbiting around him like satellites around Earth. Every week there's another argument, another live stream, another emotional showdown, another viral meme. One person commented, "This man treats peace and quiet like it's an allergy." Another wrote, "Blueface life got more plot twists than a telenovela written during Mercury retrograde." Social media practically turned him into a walking punchline overnight. Karlissa's reactions only fueled the fire more. People began saying she looked emotionally exhausted from constantly seeing her family connected to controversy. Some fans sympathized with her completely, saying any mother would eventually get tired of public chaos becoming a full-time occupation. Others accused the entire family of entertaining drama too much online. But no matter which side people picked, everybody agreed on one thing: this situation was escalating faster than a microwave burrito exploding at 2 a.m. And somehow Chrisean's name kept circling back into the conversation like a boomerang dipped in gasoline. Fans started bringing up old drama, old arguments, old live streams, and old emotional moments that had absolutely nothing to do with the current situation. but somehow still became part of the discussion anyway. That's the thing about internet drama. Once people start reminiscing, every old issue gets resurrected like Marvel characters after a multiverse event. One tweet literally said, "At this point, the Blueface Chrisean timeline got more sequels than Fast and Furious." Another person replied, "And somehow every movie ends with screaming." Meanwhile, Neveah's situation continued getting analyzed by strangers online who acted like they personally attended every private conversation involved. Fans debated whether certain people were jealous, whether others were seeking attention, and whether Blueface was making things worse simply by existing near the drama. The theories became more ridiculous every hour. One TikTok user genuinely made a 12-minute breakdown connecting livestream timestamps like they were decoding government secrets. The comments under the video looked like people discussing the stock market during a financial crash. Then things reached another level once fans noticed subtle online behavior shifts between different people involved in the chaos. In follows, reposts, captions, emojis, suddenly everything became evidence. Social media users treated Instagram activity like courtroom exhibits. Somebody literally said, "This drama got more clues than Scooby." Dude, another person responded, "Except the ghost is emotional instability." The entire internet basically transformed into one giant gossip lunch table with Wi-Fi access and zero adult supervision. Blueface getting turned into meme material became unavoidable by that point. One viral image showed him photoshopped into a clown car with captions naming every drama connected to him over the last year. Another meme showed Karlissa looking stressed while surrounded by fake explosion graphics like an action movie poster titled "Keeping Up with the Chaos." Fans could not stop joking about how every situation somehow circles back to Blueface like a cursed boomerang. Somebody wrote, "This man got more drama attached to him than a Tyler Perry marathon." The internet nearly collapsed from laughter, but behind all the jokes, sarcasm, and memes, there was still genuine tension brewing underneath everything because fans could tell emotions were becoming real again. Karlissa's visible irritation, Neveah getting pulled into discussions nonstop, Chrisean's lingering presence over every conversation, and Blueface constantly trending for the wrong reasons, created the perfect recipe for another internet implosion. And once livestream audiences realized emotions were intensifying, they started tuning in like viewers waiting for the season finale of the messiest reality show ever created. Then came the comments that really sent people spiraling. Some fans started claiming this entire situation exposed deeper issues nobody wanted to address publicly. Others argued social media itself was making everything worse by turning personal tension into entertainment. But let's be honest, the internet loves chaos too much to stop. Drama spreads online faster than free food at a college campus. The more emotional the situation became, the faster clips spread across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube reaction pages. And just when people thought the mess had already peaked, a sudden livestream moment, one awkward reaction, and one suspicious exchange completely changed the energy of the situation again. The comment section instantly exploded into panic mode. Fans started screaming that new tension had entered the chat. Reaction pages uploaded clips within seconds. Memes multiplied again. Karlissa's frustration appeared to hit another level. Blueface became an even bigger target online. And suddenly people began wondering whether this entire situation was about to spiral completely out of control. Because according to social media, somebody may have finally said something they weren't supposed to say. That suspicious livestream moment hit the internet like somebody threw a lit firecracker into a gasoline station and then ran away laughing. One awkward pause, one strange facial expression, and one weirdly timed comment suddenly had social media screaming louder than a crowded Zeus reunion special. Fans immediately clipped the footage, slowed it down, zoomed in, replayed it 57 times, and started building theories so dramatic they sounded like rejected Netflix scripts. At this point, the internet was operating purely on caffeine, chaos, and emotional instability, people instantly claimed that the energy between everybody involved had shifted. Karlissa looked irritated again. Blueface looked like a man trying to survive inside a tornado made of ring lights and bad decisions, and Neveah's situation kept becoming more confusing by the hour. Meanwhile, Chrisean's name continued floating through the drama like a ghost, haunting every conversation. Fans kept saying, "Why does every storyline somehow lead back here, honestly?" Even Scooby-Doo would have quit investigating this mess. Halfway through, the memes became absolutely ruthless after that live stream. One viral post showed Blueface edited into a burning classroom while Karlissa stood outside holding a stress ball the size of a planet. Another meme compared the entire family dynamic to a WWE Royal Rumble where nobody knows who the legal tag team partners are anymore. Somebody else made a fake Marvel movie poster called Avengers Endgame, but everybody arguing on Instagram Live. The internet was treating this situation less like celebrity gossip and more like a national sport sponsored by emotional damage. But behind the jokes, fans started noticing something else. People involved in the drama looked genuinely exhausted. Karlissa especially became the center of discussion because viewers claimed she seemed fed up with constantly seeing chaos attached to Blueface's name. Every livestream clip, every reaction, every repost only intensified the speculation. Some fans defended her completely, saying any parent would eventually get tired of non-stop online confusion. Others argued the whole family entertains the mess too much publicly, but no matter which side people took, everybody agreed this situation had reached group chat on fire at 3 a.m. levels of insanity. Meanwhile, Blueface continued getting cooked online from every direction imaginable. The comment section looked like a comedy roast mixed with emotional warfare. One person wrote, "Blueface got more drama than daytime television and soap operas combined." Another said, "This man wake up and accidentally start 3 controversies before breakfast." Somebody even compared him to a tornado wearing designer clothes because somehow every environment around him turns into chaos within minutes. The internet basically transformed him into the mascot of confusion. Then fans started debating whether jealousy, frustration, or unresolved tension was secretly fueling everything. That's when the Chrisean conversations exploded again. Suddenly, old clips resurfaced. Old interviews got reposted. Old arguments got dragged back from the graveyard like zombies in a horror movie. Fans started comparing current reactions to past situations, claiming certain emotions never fully disappeared. One TikTok creator literally created a 20-minute timeline breakdown connecting years of drama together like they were explaining the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The comments underneath looked like students studying for finals during an emotional emergency, and somehow Neveah's name kept getting caught in the crossfire. Social media users started arguing over whether she was unfairly pulled into the chaos, or whether everybody involved had contributed to the confusion online. The debates became so heated that entire comment sections turned into digital boxing matches. Fans were typing paragraphs longer than college essays trying to defend their favorite side. One person dramatically wrote, "This ain't drama anymore. This is generational chaos." Another replied, "This family got enough plot twists for 7 reality shows and a Hulu documentary." The reaction channels made everything 10 times worse. YouTubers uploaded dramatic thumbnails every 15 minutes with titles like "Karlissa finally snaps" and "Blueface exposed again," accompanied by giant red arrows pointing at blurry screenshots nobody could even understand. TikTok pages stitched reactions together like emotional Frankenstein experiments. Even people who had no clue who Neveah was suddenly became fully invested because social media drama spreads faster there. And gossip inside a high school cafeteria. Then came the live stream comments that really detonated the internet. Fans noticed subtle shade being thrown in real time. Tiny remarks suddenly sounded loaded with tension. Every laugh felt sarcastic. Every silence felt suspicious. One moment in particular sent viewers spiraling when an awkward pause made fans believe somebody accidentally revealed more than intended. Social media immediately exploded into detective mode again. People were posting screenshots with circles, arrows, timestamps, and theories that looked like conspiracy boards from crime documentaries. Karlissa's frustration became impossible for fans to ignore after that. Some viewers claimed she looked emotionally drained from constantly watching the internet turn her family into entertainment. Others believed she was simply tired of seeing the same cycle repeat over and over again. One fan tweeted, "Karlissa deserves a paid vacation and a therapist after all this." Another wrote, "At this point, everybody in this situation needs sage, holy water, and a group counseling session." Honestly, that might have been the wisest thing anybody said online all week. Blueface, meanwhile, became meme food at catastrophic levels. People edited him into circus tents, reality show posters, and even fake courtroom sketches. One meme showed him sitting inside a classroom labeled "How to Accidentally Create Chaos 101. Another edited him onto the Titanic, while the caption read, "Every live stream after 5 minutes." The disrespect was so aggressive that even casual viewers started feeling secondhand embarrassment just from opening Twitter. But underneath the jokes, tensions kept rising. Fans noticed people involved becoming more emotional, more defensive, and more reactive online. Livestream audiences started climbing because everybody sensed another explosion was coming soon. It felt like watching a reality show finale where every character is seconds away from screaming, crying, or exposing secrets nobody was supposed to hear publicly. And then, somebody hinted that there was even more happening behind the scenes. That single rumor alone sent the internet into complete meltdown mode. Because according to fans, the public drama everybody was watching might only be half the story. And if that turned out to be true, this entire situation was about to become way messier than anybody imagined. The second rumors started spreading about hidden behind-the-scenes drama. Social media completely lost what little sanity it had left. Fans started acting like they were uncovering ancient secrets buried beneath a reality TV volcano. TikTok detectives went into overdrive. YouTube. Reaction channels started uploading faster than news stations during elections. And Twitter timelines turned into emotional war zones filled with theories, memes, accusations, and dramatic speeches typed entirely in capital letters. Everybody suddenly believed there was some giant unseen conflict simmering underneath the surface. And honestly, the internet loves believing there's a secret second layer to celebrity chaos. People started claiming Karlissa's frustration wasn't just about one situation anymore. Fans speculated she was exhausted from years of non-stop drama constantly circling back around. Every timepiece almost appears another argument, live stream, or internet explosion drags everybody right back into the circus tent. One user wrote, "This family trapped in an endless reality show reboot." Another tweeted, "At this point, Zeus Network probably watching this like hungry vultures." The internet had fully transformed this situation into episodic entertainment. Meanwhile, Blueface kept getting turned into social media's favorite meme target. One viral edit showed him as the manager of a fictional company called Chaos Incorporated. Another meme had him standing in front of burning buildings while smiling like a cartoon villain. Somebody even edited him into the Spider-Man pointing meme with captions naming every person involved I. And the drama, the comments underneath were pure destruction. One fan wrote, "Blueface life looked like somebody shuffled a deck of bad decisions." Another said, "This man can't even blink without accidentally causing another storyline." But the emotional tension behind everything started becoming more obvious. Fans noticed reactions growing sharper, livestream tones felt heavier, comments sounded more personal. Suddenly, the jokes started mixing with real frustration, and that's when viewers realized this drama wasn't just internet entertainment anymore. People involved genuinely looked emotionally overwhelmed. Karlissa especially became a focal point because audiences claimed she seemed tired of watching family issues constantly become public spectacle. Then came the biggest twist of all. Fans started noticing subtle shifts between people who previously seemed cool with each other. That's when alliance theories exploded online. Some viewers believed sides were quietly forming behind closed doors. Others thought certain people were distancing themselves emotionally while still trying to avoid public warfare. Social media users began dissecting reposts, captions, and live stream appearances like they were decoding secret government communications. One TikTok creator literally used arrows and charts explaining who might secretly feel betrayed by who. The entire thing looked like a PowerPoint presentation created during a caffeine overdose. And somehow Chrisean's name still remained attached to everything. Fans argued nonstop about whether old emotions were resurfacing again, or whether the internet simply refuses to move on from previous drama. Every old clip got reposted. Every old argument got re-examined. One person wrote, "This saga got more callbacks than Marvel movies." Another responded, "Except instead of superheroes, it's just emotional chaos and Instagram lives." Honestly, social media had officially entered parody territory at that point. Neveah's situation continued fueling confusion too. Some fans defended her heavily, arguing she was unfairly dragged into internet madness by people desperate for entertainment. Others claimed everybody involved contributed to the confusion by constantly engaging publicly. The debates became endless. Comment sections turned into full-blown digital shouting matches. People were writing emotional essays underneath meme posts like they were defending doctoral dissertations in celebrity drama studies. Then the unexpected revelations started surfacing. Random livestream clips, cryptic captions, and suspicious comments suddenly had fans believing there were unresolved issues nobody wanted to address openly. Social media immediately went feral. One page claimed hidden resentment was finally boiling over. Another suggested certain relationships behind the scenes had changed completely. Nobody knew what was true anymore. But facts stopped mattering to the internet hours ago. Chaos had already taken control of the steering wheel. Karlissa's visible irritation became symbolic for many fans watching everything unfold. Some viewers sympathized deeply, saying she looked emotionally exhausted from seeing family drama become worldwide entertainment. Repeatedly, others criticized everyone involved for continuing to entertain public conflict online instead of stepping away from social media completely. But regardless of opinions, everybody agreed on one thing: this entire situation had evolved into a reality show too chaotic to predict anymore. Blueface's meme transformation reached legendary status by then. Somebody edited him into a clown graduation ceremony receiving a master's degree in chaos. Another meme showed him sitting on a throne made entirely of broken live stream microphones. The funniest one compared him to a Wi-Fi router because somehow every argument in the house magically connects back to him eventually. Even people who barely followed the drama started reposting jokes just because the internet turned the situation into comedy theater. But then came the season finale level twist nobody expected. Sudden online interaction between people connected to the drama completely changed the mood again. Fans instantly noticed it. The comments exploded within seconds. Reaction pages uploaded clips immediately. People started screaming that hidden tensions were finally surfacing publicly. And suddenly the internet realized this story was not ending anytime soon. Because instead of calming down, the drama somehow opened the door for an entirely new chapter filled with more confusion, more emotional fallout, more internet detectives, and probably another 1,000 memes waiting to happen by sunrise. The final image social media was left with Karlissa looking frustrated, Blueface becoming the internet's favorite joke again, Neveah caught in endless online discussion, and Chrisean's shadow somehow still hanging over the entire situation like unfinished business. Nobody can escape. Meanwhile, the internet sat back with popcorn, refreshed timelines every 30 seconds, and waited for the next livestream explosion like citizens waiting for the next episode of the messiest reality series ever created. And there you have it, another absolutely chaotic chapter from the never-ending Blueface universe, where every livestream turns into a crisis, every comment becomes evidence, and social media detectives act like they working for the FBI with ring lights. Karlissa looked stressed again. Neveah's situation had the internet arguing non-stop, and Blueface got turned into a meme so fast the timeline almost caught fire. Now we need y'all in the comments because this drama got people more divided than a reality show. Reunion special. Do you think Karlissa finally hit her limit? Was the internet reaching again? Or did this whole situation spiral completely out of control the second social media got involved? Drop your theories below because we already know the comments section. About to look like WWE mixed with group therapy and a Twitter Spaces argument. And if y'all enjoyed this messy roller coaster, make sure you smash that like button like it owes you money. Subscribe before the next live stream explosion happens. And turn on notifications so you never miss the next internet meltdown. This is Fame Flaws, where the tea stays hot and the drama never sleeps.